right. All right. I'm probably doing this at a bad time because some of y'all might still be at work or Christmas shopping, but I had to talk about this, y'all. Had to. I've been holding this in for days. You know what I'm saying? I got nobody really to talk to about this. There's not enough nerds around me, so I was gonna do a spoiler video, but I didn't feel like pre-recording it, editing it, put it out there. I'd rather just be live, uncut, in front of the camera, and interact with anybody that gives a damn. There's like about a million Spider-Man No Way Home reviews and even a million more spoiler reviews. But look, it's my 2 cents. Had to put my shit out there, and whoever comes in, come in. And that's it, and that's all. And we might be joined by Q Reviews. He's supposed to be coming in a little bit later. We shall see. But for right now, I'm about to just go and get on into this. Hopefully y'all come in. All right, Spider-Man, No Way Home. I just saw it for the second time today, and I was nervous doing that because I've been wrong a lot lately. Well, not a lot, but I've been, oh shit. Oh, what happened? Well, your browser lost contact connection with the camera. Get the fuck out of here. What happened to the hold up. Yeah, that's weird. Damn, the camera just fucking cut off on my ass. Fucking Spectrum, man. I hope that don't happen again. But fuck it. All right, I'm not gonna be long, y'all. I'm not. I just had to, because I guess the spoiler ban is off now, so I can talk spoilers now. So let's get it out the open. Yes, our theories and our predictions came true. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield is in this movie. All right. And man, like I saw it twice now. Both times I saw it, the crowd was clapping, they was cheering. I was clapping and cheering both times watching it. I can't believe I'm fucking seeing this. Tobey and Andrew Garfield, two different in the same movie, and Tom Holland, like the shit. It never thought it would happen. Big ups to the MCU for making that happen. You know what I'm saying? I was like a kid in a candy store. It was like I was watching my Saturday morning cartoons with a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch and my tidy whities, y'all. I was loving it. All right, what's going on here? Let's see. We got one person there. Man, you know what, bruh? Do I need to send you the link? I think you scared, bruh. I think you scared to get on this live stream. I'm tired of talking Spider-Man. Nah, man, you scared. This nigga's scared. You on the stream to my big brother, man. Come on in. Come on in, nigga. TJ Wakanda, absolutely. Yeah, nerdgasms galore, man. And I gotta say, Andrew Garfield to me was always the weakest of the Spider-Man, but I think in this movie, he was actually the one that stood out. I mean, Tobey Maguire, he's a G, and he knew he was a G. Like, Tobey Maguire knew he didn't have to do much. He knew he could just come out there like The Rock and give the people's eyebrow, and people would just cheer him without saying nothing because he's the OG Spider-Man. But Garfield, yeah, he had to work a little bit more. And oh, you're at work. Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to call you out like that then. Yo, I had to hit you with that Tupac. This nigga's scared. Yeah, luckily this is my day off, man. I have Mondays and Tuesdays off, which is, but hey, so that's why I'm able to do this on my day off. But and I like how they even addressed with a lot of criticisms, in the past Spider-Man movies about how Tobey has the organic web, the web shooters, how they were making fun of that, and also how Andrew Garfield was like, damn, like, wait a minute, you fought aliens, and damn, I ain't fighting no aliens. I'm the lamest of the group, It's like inside joke type shit, man. And I appreciated that. You to be able to poke fun at yourself and not take yourself too seriously. That's what I liked about this movie. Like, I think that this really balanced the silliness and goofiness of what a superhero movie is kind of supposed to be, but at the same time, be serious enough where I can really be engaged and get emotional with the shit, and then have that epicness to it where I'm like, yo, this is fucking cinema, as the OGs say. Can we talk about how powerful Stark Tech is? Literally cured everyone. Oh, you talking about the magic box? Well, look, it's a Saturday morning cartoon, okay? That's how I saw it. I know to a lot of, purists out there and, science wizard nerds, oh, well, a box, that's just the easy way out. That's lazy writing. Yeah, maybe it is, but I don't care. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I agree with you about Andrew. My theater was lit. To be honest, it's the best cinema experience I've had. Yes, crowd wise. We are geeking out. Ladder Cyber. Yes, yes. Even when I saw Godzilla versus Kong, the crowd didn't give a big pop like that. Like, it was like, welcome back to the movies. Now, mind you, like I said, this is my second time watching it. So the first time wasn't the best experience because I had some smelly motherfuckers in the theater that just did not care to wash their ass. You know what I mean? And it just, I had my 5-year-old, well, 6-year-old son next to me acting a fool. But second time around, I had a much better experience. It was, wasn't that many people in there, but it still got a big enough pop where I was still able to enjoy it. Andrew stole the show, and Toby was the dad spy. Yo, Toby was cool as shit. Like I said, Toby, he know he a G. Toby know he could just stand there and just look and know the crowd gonna love him. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember how you would watch old footage of Michael Jackson getting on stage and he would just stand there for like 5 minutes not singing a note, and people was losing their fucking minds. That's how Toby was, man. He knew he was a G. I would have been here. Yeah, I was heated. Man, that smell lingered so long. Like, for the rest of the night, I had that smell of feet, corn chips, ass, and just all in one fucking bowl. It's crazy. Okay, I just like the Daredevil cameo. Yeah, Matt Murdock. But we called all this shit, like, like, even though I wasn't surprised, but I'm just glad that for once, because a lot of times us fans are always wrong. We have like all these theories. Okay, this person's gonna be in it, that person's gonna be in it, and then we, like, for once we were right. Okay, yeah, Matt Murdock is in this. He even showed a little Daredevil shit, and as far as like the 3 Spider-Man. Now I thought they were gonna surprise us with one more villain, which I thought was gonna be Venom, which they kind of did, but that was like the mid credit. But I thought they were gonna surprise us with another villain, you know what I mean? Because they showed all the villains in the trailer. And I'm like, okay, I know they have a surprise for us, and we didn't get that, but still, it didn't take away from it. My only complaint was that when Toby got stabbed by the Goblin, there was no cuts or blood in his suit. Yeah, I guess it didn't go all the way through. He had a long ass blade, so yeah, I don't know why it didn't go through, but PG-13, what are you gonna do? Or maybe he has that Wolverine shit where it just healed up immediately, Did you think he was gonna die? I thought he was gonna die. I thought, we all saw it coming as soon as he caught the blade, and I said, Goblin about to stab him, and that's damn sure what he did. Yeah, I thought Toby was out of there, but Spider-Man, I guess that's part of his ability. He can heal. Like, I guess he's not on the level of a Deadpool or Wolverine, but he can heal. It's hard to kill Spider-Man. That's the one complaint I had. I wanted to see one more member, Rhino. Shocker. Yeah. Okay, did you catch the Rhino little silhouette? They did show the Rhino real quick, and then they showed another silhouette that looked like Kraven. I think that was Kraven the Hunter, if I'm not mistaken, because I saw like a big ass spear and shit. Looked like he was in the jungle. How you feel about Aunt May's death? Sad. And just the way she did it, like how she was in denial about even dying. Like, he's showing her the blood on his hand, and she's like, what? Like, are you okay? Like, it was so sad. Do you see that last teardrop? I said, Aunt May. But do you notice how you just called her Aunt May? I called her Aunt May. One thing that kept bothering me in this fucking movie, and if you watch my spoiler-free review, you'll see, the one thing that bothered me was the fact that he kept calling her May. Like, even the other 2 Peters had enough sense to call Ben. That they didn't say Ben, they said Uncle Ben. It just comes out naturally. Why did the script writers, why did the director allow him to call her May? Put an aunt in front of that, man. I'm old school. I don't give a fuck. Maybe that's just a generation of kids. They don't like to put an aunt or an uncle in front of it, man. Like, that's Aunt May, nigga. Put some respect on your auntie's name. If I was there, I would slap the shit out of his spider ass. If I can catch him, though. Like, if Doctor Strange couldn't catch him, I know I can't catch his ass. Yeah, the Spider-Man animated series Rhino. Yes. I caught that. I was like, we're gonna get the Rhino and not the Russian in the fucking Transformer suit. Her fine ass, and she 58. Oh, Marissa Tomei can get it. Yes, and the skin tight jeans they was putting on her, with the hips and shit. I say, yo, Marissa Tomei can get it twice on Sunday. Shit, like, how the hell you get better looking with age, man? And usually, no diss, but usually white women don't age too well. For real. But she is Italian, so I guess maybe that doesn't count. Man, do you feel like Toby whooped Goblin better than Tom and Spider-Man? 1, I feel like he had Goblin begging him to stop. Tom whooped Goblin worse than Toby. Matter of fact, yeah, if you remember that first Spider-Man, yeah, Goblin was getting the best of Toby a lot. He was fucking him up. Like he had to get his inner, he had to reach aside to his inner fighting spirit and muster up the strength to come back on him. But nah, Tom wasn't fucking around. And that's another one of my criticisms I had with the previous two movies is that I said Spider-Man never threw a fucking punch. I don't remember Spider-Man ever throwing a fucking punch in Homecoming or Far From Home. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this time, he was letting fists fly, boy. Like he took MMA or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 100% Marissa will be my sugar mama. What? I'm telling you, man. I will pump myself up full of ginseng and Viagra, and I'll give her the best 15 minutes of her life. Yeah, 15 minutes. That's all I'm gonna give you. That's all the fuck I got. I caught up on Hawkeye. Okay, yo, so did the new episode drop today? Because somebody posted on Facebook said the new episode is out. I guess the finale. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go after I end the stream. I'm gonna have to go check that out. All right, Doctor Strange. This is why I never had kids. Love Doctor Strange. This movie. All right, so let me ask y'all, what do y'all feel about that fight that they had? Like, I understand in Spider-Man's movie he has to come out on top, but dog, he got the best of Stephen Strange, the wizard, the magician, the man that stood toe to toe with Thanos and made Thanos sweat. You know what I mean? Who can soul punch anybody. And like, how the hell did he soul punch Spider-Man? He leaves his body, but he still has his spider fucking reflexes, man. I don't know. It kind of rubbed me wrong that he got the best of Doctor Strange and then bragged about it later. You know, Strange is an OG, man. He's one of the most respected, most powerful motherfuckers in the MCU. And I ain't like the fact that this little snot-nosed brat got the best of him. And speaking of snot-nosed brat, yeah, another thing that pissed me off about the movie, right? And I know it had to happen for the plot to continue, but the whole thing with him asking to do the spell to make everybody forget that he's Spider-Man, I'm like, okay, fair enough. Why didn't you say in the beginning, okay, everybody except for Aunt May, my homeboy Ned, and MJ? You know, he kept talking, and Steve was like, dude, shut up. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Oh, but can you do this? And I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. I understand he's a kid, man, but damn, like a lot of shit got fucked up because of him, you know. But he acknowledged that later on. You know, I said in my spoiler-free review, I said, yeah, he pissed me off, but then at the same time, you know, he acknowledged what he did wrong and he made up for it. And by the end, his nuts dropped. He got some bass in his voice, got a little peach fuzz on his shit, and he became Spider-Man. All right, he outsmart. Hold up, I say Doctor Strange ain't want to really fight him. I could live with that. But look, I know he wanted to fuck him up when he came back from being in the for 12 hours. What was that the where was he at for 12 hours again? Shit, I forgot. But yeah, when I came back, I would have tried to whoop his ass for that. Yeah, I don't know about Spider-Man beating Strange. Strange is damn near. Yes, exactly. Like he gave Thanos problems, man. So nah. Okay, Doctor Strange was a mixed bag for me. Like, you've seen how he used the time stone. It was a critical part to Endgame. Exactly. He's smarter than that. Exactly. Oh, Q, the link ain't working. Do I need to send another link? Let me know if I need to send another link, bro, and I'll send it to you. Or Big Brother, he could have just said, make everyone forget who Mysterio was. Boom. There you go. But 16-year-olds don't think like that. 16-year-olds are stupid. You know, he wouldn't. But then again, Strange should have thought of that too. Like, what if I just let forget? Okay, Q, I'm gonna try to send you the link again, bro. Hold up. Okay, hold up, bro. I'm gonna try this shit. I'm gonna try to send this shit again. All right, there you go. It should work now. All right, Grand Canyon. There you go. I was about to say Niagara Falls, but yeah, Grand Canyon. Thank you. Mirror Dimension. Okay, he let Thanos win because Thanos had to win in order for everyone to come back. Exactly, he let Thanos win, so that means he could have beat Thanos, which means Spider-Man should have been nothing to him. He should have been like a insect. Okay, Vulture should have definitely been put in the movie, man. Michael Keaton probably was busy filming Flashpoint, though. Probably so. Probably so. So Jameson said he was 17 in this movie, okay, but was 16 in Far From Home. Was his birthday off screen in this new movie? I guess so, yeah, because he was applying for college and everything. So yeah, I guess so. Hell yeah, Emily. Okay, well, all right. Well, speaking of other villains, okay, yeah, Michael Keaton's Vulture probably should have been in here. And also, okay, I'm confused about the whole Venom situation, right? So at the end of Venom, Let There Be Carnage, all right, at the end, he sees Peter Parker, he licks the screen, he wants a piece of Spider-Man. So it implicated that they're in the same universe, right? But now he's part of the villains that came from the other dimension, and once Strange reversed the shit, he went back to where he came from. So that means he was never part of this world, which means how the fuck would he know about Peter Parker Spider-Man? That kind of threw me for a loop. But I guess they set it up where, okay, he left the little symbiote goo behind. So there's going to be another Venom in the MCU, but not Tom Hardy. So Tom Hardy is just going to be specifically for Sony, and the MCU is going to have its own, I guess, Eddie Brock Venom. I'm assuming. Also, how'd you feel? Because my brothers hated this aspect of the movie about Ned being about to use the sling ring so easy when Strange months to fucking training. It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. Like Ned to me was annoying because I felt Ned always kept getting in the way. He kept cop blocking on MJ and Peter every time they getting ready to get it on. But yeah, him being a wizard, it doesn't really bother me that much. But does it have something to do with the whole blip? Because, all right, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you come back from the blip, right? Okay, if you was in the blip and you came back, you were enhanced in some way, I'm assuming, right? Because isn't that what happened with Monica Rambeau in WandaVision? But every time she kept going through that, she kept going through Wanda's little cocoon thing, she kept getting stronger, but they said that her molecular shit was changing. I thought that was a result of the blip. I could be wrong about that. Okay, Venom knew it's Spider-Man because all Venoms in But yeah, but I'm saying, but that Spider-Man, like it was the Tom Holland Spider-Man that we saw in Venom, which means he was part of that universe. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, no, that's not the same universe. There's another Peter Parker where he comes from, and it's not Tom Holland. See, I read today, y'all, that might be doing an Amazing Spider-Man 3 with Andrew Garfield, with him going against Tom Hardy. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I was never a fan of Andrew Garfield, but I'm a fan now. After watching what he did with this one, I'm a fan. And now I got to go back and watch Amazing Spider-Man 1 and I guess into. Even though I'm a fan of him now, I'm still not going to like 2. Fuck it. The symbiote knew him because it's an interdimensional hive mind that exists in several places at once. That just made my head hurt. Wait, but the symbiote knew him because it's an interdimensional hive mind that exists in several places at once. I guess so. Yeah, Venom is multidimensional, so he probably knows about another Peter Parker. Okay, yeah. All right. I mean, either way, I'm with it. I was just kind of confused, but either way, I'm with it. Venom knew about Spider-Man because all Venoms in every universe share a hive mind, so they all know. I guess so. Monica's situation is very different from the snap. But didn't start with the snap though? I thought that when you come back from the snap, you're like all like altered or whatever. I thought that's what it was. Hell, I don't know everything, y'all. I'm not a know-it-all. You know what I'm saying? Don't hesitate to school me. I don't mind learning. Okay, it took Doctor Strange so long to learn the sling ring because he couldn't get past his jacked up hands. Yeah, his hands was fucked up. Good point, RGM. Yeah. I guess so. So we're going to get a new Eddie Brock in the MCU, right? So is that definitely happening? We're going to get a new Eddie Brock. I guess a more comic accurate Eddie Brock that was jacked, that was jealous of Peter Parker and really wanted to, kind of like what they did with Topher Grace in 3, but do it better this time. I want to see that Eddie Brock that just hated Peter Parker, man, and just you know, and also to have his powers, you know, because the OG Venom, you know, he had the spider shit on his chest and everything, and he had the same abilities as Spider-Man. Oh, here goes Q. Here goes Q right now. God damn it. Uh-oh. Q.
Yo.
What's up, my nigga?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Let's see. Boom. Let me do this here. Okay.
Yo.
Yes, sir. I hear you, man. Welcome. Q Reviews to the live stream. Yes, sir. Yeah, maybe you
what
can
up,
help.
man? Sorry. I'm having a little time here. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. I was having a little bit of buffering issues for a second.
Nah. You good. Welcome, man. Thank you for coming in last minute, man. I know there's 100 things you could have been doing, but you looked out for your boy.
Oh,
I appreciate
no
you, bro.
problem.
Yeah.
No problem. I just had to charge my battery. I was recording one battery last night, and then I forgot to put my other one on the charger.
Oh shit.
So I charged this up right quick. My bad. Yeah, because I had the plug thing. Yep.
Nah,
what up,
we
everybody?
Good, man. Nah, nothing, man. Just catch up on these comments. They got some good interaction here and some schooling here. You know, I needed to learn a thing or two about my Marvel lore. All right, let me see. Andrew is my favorite because he's a modern nerd like me, still can pull fire women, but slightly awkward into his nerdy shit. Me, you, Perez, etc. All nerds. We can't lie. Yes, I'm nerd and proud. Yeah, let me get that salty Eddie Brock. Yeah, I want that bitter Eddie Brock. That man, fuck Peter Parker, man. God, please kill Peter Parker. All right, Monica got her powers from crossing Scarlet Witch Hex to get back into the Westview. Okay, well I know that's what really did it, but I thought the beginning of it was the blip. All right. Only people who get enhanced are ones affected directly by a single Infinity Stone, aka Wanda. Flash is going to be the next Venom. Still got to watch Q Spider-Man review. Definitely. Flash who? To my not Flash from the Holland trilogy. Nah, fuck that dude. Peter beat the shit. Nah, man.
Yeah,
Peter beat the shit out of Goblin. Best part. Facts. Up, Q. All right, so Q, you just posted a spoiler video for Spider-Man No Way Home, but just real quick, give your 2 cents on the movie and you know what you liked, what you didn't like, and you know some things that bothered you and some things you want to address. Like, what's on your mind?
Yeah, overall, you know what I'm saying? I think it's the most entertaining film this year. Like I think I said it to you before. I think it's so damn entertaining. Nostalgia fan service done at its finest. You know, like like okay, well, I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife. I ain't gonna drop no spoilers here, but it was highly nostalgic, and I love this movie more than I love Ghostbusters. So you know how big of a fan I am of the Ghostbusters. You know what I'm saying? That's like my ride or die. But I like this film better. I think I gave it a Ghostbusters a 3.8 or something, and you know what I'm saying, if you want me to reel my score here, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, you know, only because I had a couple issues with the actual plot itself. This is where I'm getting my issues out first. I did not like that Doctor Strange was going to erase everybody's mind in the universe because Peter Parker had some problems. You know what I'm saying? They just beat a purple alien Thanos with a whole blip. Like Doctor Strange, that's stupid. Doctor Strange wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like that didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, the Mysterio thing, like make them forget about Mysterio. That'd have been smart too. But like you said, Doctor Strange would have already been up on that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was a real lazy plot point, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be honest with you, like they could have used Loki, you know, a variant way to introduce us into the marker this multiverse. So I thought that was a little bit lazy, but I guess that's the way you get Doctor Strange in here. But he could have still came in there, you know what I'm saying, to stop the multiverse of madness, in my opinion. So that's one of my issues I had with the film. And another part of the film, I guess we're talking spoilers here, when Peter Parker's trying to cure everybody, right? You got the lizard downstairs, you got Doc Ock in there, you got the Mud Man, Sandman on the couch, and Electro. They're all cool. They're all ready to be cured, you know. And then Green Goblin flips, right? Boom. And then everybody on the whole team flips as well. That like for no apparent reason, you know, because Sandman wanted to go back to his daughter. He had no reason to really be evil because he was like cool at first, and then all of a sudden he's evil again. I can see Jamie Foxx's ploy with the arc reactor. That makes sense. But the lizard, he wasn't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just ready to go back, and then all of a sudden he was chilling in the van. Now he's all evil in the third act. So that's a little weird though. You know what I'm saying? But that's only my little two gripes really with the movie itself. Other than that, bro, I had a ball with this shit. I love how they put all three Spider-Man. I like I said in my review, I couldn't believe what the fuck I was watching. Like, where am I at right now when I'm watching Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland all on screen doing, what I'm saying, Spidey shit on screen. So like as a film, that's why I gave it such a high grade, even though I had problems with the plot. It was so fucking entertaining. You know what I'm saying? The pacing as well. Like I know you got your issues with Spider-Man 3. That's what I think. Spider-Man 3 has so many villains and they were all over the place, right? Venom and whoever the fuck, Hobgoblin or whatever, and Sandman, and it just seemed like it was a convoluted mess. This, even though the plot is silly, but they handled those villains, and the pacing with them very, very well. And they did them effectively. They kind of all flow together, even though I think Green Goblin stood out. Boy, that boy was the villain, son. I think he was more villainous than the first Spider-Man movie, son.
And the fact that they Kylo Ren, I'm gonna let you continue, but the fact that they Kylo Ren the fucking mask, you know what I'm saying? Like, take that ridiculous thing off. Get rid, because like Willem Dafoe's face, like he looks like the fucking Goblin. Like when he makes certain facial expressions, like he has the nose and the big teeth, and he looks more scary than the fucking, he looks more scary than the mask.
Spider-Man.
Exactly. He's like, that old boy, Peter, with that New York accent. Boy. Now that you really piss me off.
What William Dafoe's is terrifying. Me and my girl was going to do a video about celebrities we like for no apparent reason. She had William Dafoe on there because of his face.
He does have a
terrifying face.
He does have a very unique face, and he definitely. I mean, you don't need any makeup; just have William Dafoe being William Dafoe.
I think that worked perfectly. He didn't have to be green enough, and he was just like he was that dude. He was that dude in this movie. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think he was probably one of the surprising standouts, other than Andrew Garfield too. I thought he did great as well. He was fired. They did him right this time. I like how he was making fun of himself, saying, "Oh, I'm 3." You know what I'm saying? I just thought he carried the movie fine, and he got his redemption when he saved Mary Jane. I think your audience probably applauded when that happened as well too. Like I know mine was like, "Hell yeah!" That was
and just his performance, man. Like he put his ankle in that shit, man. Like I said earlier, like Toby, he was just cool. Like Toby just knows, like I'm the shit, I'm the OG. But you could tell Andrew Garfield really enjoyed playing Peter Parker again and just loved being there with the other two Spider-Men. That's what made, to me, his performance stand out.
Yeah, you can almost see it in his eyes how much he loved being there. Like he was really happy to be there. Tom Maguire was cool, but like you said, I don't think he had a whole lot to do. He was kind of there for nostalgic reasons, purposes. Of course, he had to be there because of the plot and them talking to each other. Their banter was good, but I think Garfield here steals the show.
Definitely.
The show as the awkward type Spider-Man, because Peter Parker's already an awkward character to begin with. So, but seeing all three of them together, like, what the fuck am I? Where am I at in the world?
Exactly.
Right now?
It felt really surreal. Let's see. Lizard was definitely archival footage when he turned back into human form. Same with Sandman. I think they did that purposely to reverse, like when they first changed it, now reverse into, turning back. Should replace Lizard with a better looking Rhino. We did see the silhouette, so I know we're definitely gonna get Rhino in the future.
Craven, you seen him up there, didn't you?
So that was Craven.
I think so, because he had the spear, right? And you see this little mane that he had. It was just a silhouette. I have to see it again, but I think I seen Craven.
That's what I thought too. I was like, wait a minute, that's gotta be Craven. Yeah, I thought that too, bro. Let's see, villains are gonna be villains. Yeah, okay. Q, do the Goblin voice again.
Spider-Man. I think he got the eyes better. I think the voice.
Oh no, wait, no, you guys see the line. Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Oh man, like his whole look was just like accurate. Like he had the torn like the torn fabric. I mean the clothes and shit. He looked a little bit more bulky, but man, when I say that the hood. When I say Tom Holland fucked him up royally.
Oh yeah,
man, dude. Like when did he get hands? Like I said earlier, I don't think he threw a single punch and Homecoming or Far From Home, and now all of a sudden this nigga's Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, they were
like
throwing the
haymakers.
blows. Yeah, they were doing wrestling moves. That scene, I think it was even darker than the first Spider-Man movie with the gritty violence. You know what I'm saying? Like you think about that first one, it was knives and shit coming out at the end when he was fighting Goblin, but it felt like that. It felt like that old Spider-Man. Like, okay, it's going a little bit darker than I expected to go, especially with Marvel. And I think Goblin was doing some shit too. I think he power drive Peter Parker into the ground.
He did, yeah. He power drived him. I think he power drived Peter. Then I think Peter hit him with the Undertaker last ride.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah.
Well, he's pissed. They going for it. Yeah, I love that shit. Yeah, that's what makes the whole shit is entertaining. Ever since it takes a while to get going. But as soon as Doc Ock, comes on that freeway, the whole movie just doesn't really slow down. It's just boom, boom, boom. We finna hit you with everything. So I hope y'all ready. So that's what I thought that was dope.
It was that part where the movie really took off me. But like prior to that, I was like, okay, it's continuing the same tropes and the same beats as the other two movies that I really dislike, that really goofy shit that I can't stand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, this shit better get better because right now this is on the same level as the first two movies. But like you said, when Doc Ock came in and they had that battle on the fucking on the freeway, I said, here we go. Here we go. And by the end, that was a crazy battle. And by the end, I said, that's the fucking Spider-Man movie, man. That's what a Spider-Man movie is supposed to be.
Yeah, it was everything. Like I said, I don't know how you can top a more epic cum shot of Spider-Man than this film. I just don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Like the weak plot devices said, but overall, man, that was a amazing Spider-Man movie. Forget my point. It had issues. I was like, shit, y'all did it. You said you liked it better the second time, huh?
Yeah, I did, and I ain't gonna lie, Q. You know what? I'm a big water bag. I'm not gonna act tough. I'm a water bag, and I really could not get the emotion like I wanted to the first time around because of that stink ass motherfucker in the theater, and my son bothering me. But this time it was like it wasn't that many people in there, and I got to really pay attention to it. And so I got a little emotional at the end where Strange had to go through with the spell, and Peter and MJ had that last moment together. Like I said, I felt a tear coming out. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Wait a minute, no, this ain't. I ain't gonna cry over this shit." But that tear kept coming back every time I wiped that tear kept coming back. And I said, "Fuck it, just come on down."
Come on down. Just come on down. Let it go. And I think Zendaya sells that scene, man. Oh,
she really does.
Yeah, she's a great actress, bro. Don't sleep on Zendaya. You about to see her a lot because, like, when I seen her pour that on, I was like, oh man, Spider-Man, you kidding me, Spider-Man? I felt that part. The part that got me was when Aunt May died, though. That I know it was crazy, like that. Chopper were really chopped her in half in real life.
Right.
She would have got chopped in half by that glider. You know what I'm saying? That was it. But she hopped her ass up. You know what I'm saying? It was dancing around. Oh, I'm fine. Everything's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she sold that.
Remind me. Yeah, she sold it because it reminds me, like I said, when people are sick or they're dying, they try to pretend like everything's all right and it's all good, but really they know their time is up. So, like, I felt a part like that because I felt some way about my mom, you know what I'm saying? She got up and she cooked Thanksgiving dinner and she was sick and taking care of grandkids and everything. She was super, super sick, and then at that point, they just got me, bro. I was like, oh man, he's got to lose his mother. Really? That's Peter Parker's mom. So I was like, oh man, of course I feel that.
Well, I just wish, man. Damn, Aunt May. It's not May. It's Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Q. Oh yeah. Like Q. We from the same generation, bro. Could you call any of your aunts by their first name?
No.
Hell no.
If I'm not calling them by their second name, like I don't never say. We don't use aunt though. Anyway, we like auntie.
Auntie, yeah, auntie, yeah. Yeah, auntie.
Yeah, Auntie Frida or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm calling her, like, Auntie Shay. Auntie Shay, you know what I'm saying? But no, we never say, I'm never calling my my aunt by her real name, like Shayla. Get ready
Shayla,
for a slap from your mother.
Shayla, what? Beat
your
get ready
ass. For a back slap from her, then a front slap from your mama. So yeah.
It just must be a new time, man. I'm like, bro, if you don't put an aunt in front of that. Let's see. My friend was saying she saw the Watcher in the sky during the universe fracture scene. I didn't catch that.
I didn't
see
see
that?
The Watcher.
The Watcher?
No. Because I don't think the Watcher hasn't been live action yet. Or I guess he
Nah.
has on one, like when he was from Stan Lee on Guardians of the Galaxy movie or something.
Oh yeah.
Galaxy 2. I think it was like a post credit scene. You seen the Watchers walk away, and I think somebody was there, Stan Lee or something. I think the chat probably can correct me or something.
Yeah.
But they didn't really say too much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one pushes Spider-Man to the edge. Like, yeah, Goblin is like Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like Goblin and Spider-Man is like Joker to Batman. You know, he just brings out the worst in Peter.
You can see why too.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Definitely some wrestling moves. Yeah, definitely some wrestling moves in their fight. I definitely saw a spine buster and a power bomb.
Power bomb. That was some Marvel Capcom shit. He did that ago. Like, damn.
One thing he was missing was a stunner. But but you know, I want to talk about the Lizard real quick, man. The Lizard, to me, all right, he served his purpose, man. The Lizard was just nothing more but a henchman. You know what I'm saying? He was just there to be something to fight. You know, I didn't mind it because there's nothing much to the Lizard character. He's Dr. Connors, who did an experiment on himself and turned into a fucking lizard. Like there's really no arc to his character.
Yeah.
So it didn't bother me that, you know, that he was in there. I mean, you could have replaced him with Rhino easily, yeah. But I feel like he served his purpose. You know, he was menacing looking. He made my son jump. My son was scared of him.
He's a weird looking creature. Yeah, he didn't really have enough. He didn't have nothing to really do. But with that, with a movie like that packed with so many villains, what are you going to really do to really flesh out everybody's character to you know, to the point? The movie's already 2 hours and 40 minutes long, and it had. I mean, shit, they're not really important in the grand scheme of things. You know, it's more of the nostalgia thing, and to give Spider-Man, this Tom Holland Spider-Man, something that he's never faced before. All these villains is like overwhelming, and like, and he had to fight Strange. So I think it's just a ploy, you know, for him to fight a henchman. I think you're absolutely correct because he was cool. I was glad to see him again because he ties with Andrew Garfield's universe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They got two villains from there. Yeah. He only had a Lizard and Andrew Garfield, you know, and Electro.
The first one. Yeah. The first one was just Lizard. Then I think Amazing Spider-Man 2 was Lizard. I mean, it was Electro, Goblin, and the Rhino. Yeah.
The Goblin was in Tobey Maguire's, right?
Yeah, well, if you remember in Andrew Garfield, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Goblin was in there, but it was a terrible version of the Goblin. It was a Goblin we should all forget. That's probably why you don't remember it, because it was such a forgettable Goblin.
Oh, yeah, Dane DeHaan. Yeah, I forgot all about him. Yeah, I totally forgot.
Yeah, because his Goblin came because he had some kind of sickness. It was like some kind of genetic sickness that ran the family. It's like Goblinism or some shit like that.
Yeah, Goblinism. Yeah, I almost forgot all about him. I literally forgot all about him, bro. So I'm glad they didn't bring him back, or Tober Grace as Venom. That would have been trash. You know what I'm saying? They brought back the right ones, even though some of them had to take a backseat, like Sandman or a Henchman. And Sandman is just there for visual spectacle. You know what I'm saying? He's there to fucking throw sand around and look cool and shit. You know, nobody really give a fuck. But Goblin was that nigga.
What? Goblin didn't fuck around, man. Well, everybody else is being rehab. Goblin's like, you know, nah, nigga, I'm about to torture your ass.
I'm still that old school Gemini. That's what Goblin was.
Yeah, for real, man. Question for you and Q. Question for you and Q. And how would you feel about saving the multiverse at the cost of everyone you know, one loving, forgetting? So pretty much, will we sacrifice our people not knowing who we are to save the multiverse? I mean, shit, you have no choice. It's either have people forget me or everything gets fucked up. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, or let all those villains come through. Like, just, I guess it was basically the whole universe will crack if anybody knew who Spider-Man was, right?
Right.
That was it, because Strange couldn't even contain it, right?
Yeah.
So what do you do? What do you do at that point? I don't just have all three Spider-Mans fight everybody. You know, part 2, Spider-Man fight everybody in the universe.
Yeah, because the only other Spider-Man out there, you have Miles Morales, which they hinted at. You know, when Jamie Foxx was like, there's got to be a black Spider-Man out there somewhere. And what other Spider-Man are there? You have the
Pig,
black and white. You have Spider Pig, Black Noir Spider-Man. The chick with the robot. You know, the little girl with the robot. I guess. You know.
Yeah. So the Spider Gwen, the girl. Yep, all those.
Spider Gwen. Yeah.
You could do it. I watch
Mm-hmm.
it, but I think it's a little much though. You know what I'm saying? We're throwing everything at it,
Right, right. Well, let me
and I
ask
think.
you. Oh, go ahead, go ahead,
Mhm.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to ask you because we covered this earlier before you came in, but that fight with Doctor Strange and Peter, what did you think about that? When Peter Parker got the best of Stephen Strange.
Yeah, it made Strange look a little weak, son. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Strange is like supposed to be the, you know what I'm saying, Sorcerer Supreme, and now he ain't even a Sorcerer Supreme anymore. It made him look a little weak, you know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the visual spectacle of it. It was fucking
Yeah.
dope as shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was dope as shit, and they just Doctor Strange kind of took a little backseat. I think Doctor Strange again was a ploy for the plot for all this to happen.
Right.
But as a character, are you super excited for the multiverse of madness now? I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna see it, of course, but I'm like,
Well, it'll be their chance to redeem him. I mean, I guess it's Spider-Man's movie, so of course, I guess Spider-Man gotta get the best of him. But yeah, by the time Doctor Strange gets his own movie again, yeah, put some respect on his name because, dude, Strange ain't nothing to fuck with, man. Like when he hit you with that soul punch, you don't recover from that. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he was still able in an unconscious state to still move the
wiggle back,
yeah. I'm like, nah, man. Mm-mm.
Was he using his Spidey sense then? Like, was he like using his Spidey sense?
Yeah, well, that was his spider instincts. Yeah, that was just his spider instincts kicking in. Like, I guess we actually kill a spider. Even when they're dead, they can still move and shit.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, but it makes Doctor Strange look a little weaker as a character. They have to build him back up because you think about it in the MCU right now. Spider-Man's kind of here, but not really. Who's holding down the MCU?
That's a good question. I think they're still looking for that one because everybody's having their own series and their own solo joints and they're trying to bring in like the new Black Widow and everything. But yeah, right now there's no anchor in the MCU. That I can think of. I guess they're trying to make Anthony Mackie Captain America but
that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. Some people say Shang-Chi. Some people say Shang-Chi. I'm like, but no, because he took a back seat in his own movie.
Yeah. Honestly, don't believe that's gonna work. And do you think? Well, I heard that Kevin Feige and Marvel are still pursuing Marvel movies. So I thought after this movie he was going back to Sony, but I don't think that's the case completely. But I don't know really what's happening, to be honest with you. Like, what's going on now? You know what I'm saying? There's no recollection of Spider-Man in the MCU now, but he's still in the MCU technically because you had that trash Venom credit scene. That was weird.
Careful now, because some people here love that Venom scene. That's a good point, but you know what, bro? Historically speaking, man, with the Marvel movies, you know this, bro. When they throw almost impossible situations out there, there's always some lazy shit that they do to like for example, the whole blip thing, right? How the fuck are they gonna a random rat gets into the van and boom,
turns
done.
The thing on. Yeah.
Even the whole thing with Peter with Mysterio revealing Peter as Spider-Man, like that just got resolved like real quick. Like do a spell, just make everybody forget. So it's gonna be something silly. Maybe another spell by Doctor Strange. It's gonna be something stupid where, hey, everybody knows who I am again. It was like, damn, that was easy.
Yeah. So you think it's gonna be a ploy? I mean, he's still technically really in the MCU, right? So like, and then after this, the box office of this film, like the second biggest box office movie of all time during the pandemic, which is crazy.
Right.
I don't think Disney and Sony really ready to part ways like that. That would just making money like that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make probably like $2 billion at the end of this run. I think so. Like they gonna make it work. I think whatever this weird Venom thing is, I don't know what's gonna go on with that. And that's confusing to have two Venoms,
Yeah. Well, and I hope what doesn't happen, because see, right now Sony's like really feeling themselves. You know what I'm saying? I think the more money these movies make, the more Sony's gonna feel like they have a hand in, hey, we want more input in this shit. Where Marvel's like, dude, we got this. Like, no, this is our shit. So we want this and this and there. Then they end up, like the Red Sea.
Yeah, so I think that was a trade made with that Venom scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we'll give you kind of Spider-Man back, but we'll take a little Venom for us. Do you see that? Because he left, but that little goo left. So that means
So
a part of Venom is in MCU.
Right. So there's gonna be another Eddie Brock, or what some people, somebody said in the comments that your boy Flash could be the new Venom, which I hope they don't do. That'll be worse than Topher Grace.
Yeah, I don't
they
feel like
do that
looking at
shit.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least that actor, like, oh man, no.
Yeah. Okay, Strange wasn't trying to hurt. Okay, I understand that Strange wasn't trying to hurt him, but that's like, okay, you and your son, right? Okay, your son is he's a teenager, he's smelling his own piss, right? You don't want to hurt your son, but you're gonna hit him hard enough to know that even though I'm not trying to hurt you, but son, I can't if I want to, like sit your ass down.
Yeah,
he should have did, so I don't want to hear what Strange didn't want to hurt him. Nah, fuck that. Hurt him enough to let him know, son.
Yeah, I think what maybe that hurt was like when he punched him out of his body. Maybe that was the that was
that was supposed to be it. Yeah, that was supposed to be it.
He wiggled his ass.
Oh shit!
Back into that bitch was like, okay, cool.
Hold on, wait, let me tell my baby mama real quick that I'm because she keeps calling.
Hey, oh yeah, you gotta.
I'm on a live streaming and you're on YouTube right now. I got you on speaker.
Oh my God,
I'm sorry. Yeah. or else she would have kept calling.
Oh yeah, I know how it be.
Okay, what you guys like to see other movies do the same thing this movie did with the idea of having multiple versions of the same character in one movie, like all of the Batmans, well, here's the thing, DC,
that, right?
Yeah, well, DC's about to do that, but see, DC as always is late to the party. Marvel always does it first, and then DC follows after it, and DC's shit is never as good as when Marvel does it.
Facts. Because even with well, shit, I got to give Sony the props for Into the Spider-Verse for trying that first, right?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of brought all the Spider-Man to one character into one movie, and that's all Sony, right? That's nothing to do with
Sony,
Disney.
yeah. That was Sony, yeah.
But Disney's just like, oh, you know what we could do?
Mm-hmm.
Let's put a little bit of that, and bring all the Spider-Mans together, and then that's gonna make a cinematic history, not just cinematic history. It's gonna make so much fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, and because the movie is actually good too. You know what I'm saying? So
like bro, like the pop from the crowd when Andrew and Toby showed up, man. The last time I heard a pop like that was Endgame with Thor. I mean, where Cap caught the hammer, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yep. I was about to say the same thing.
Like I haven't heard a pop like that in a while.
On your left, you know.
Like everybody was applauding. It was like, whoo, oh my God. Yeah. And I'm just sitting there like you. I'm like, I can't believe I'm seeing this, man. I never thought that I would see the day where I would see these two together in the same fucking movie.
Yeah, the Sony universe and the Marvel universe really mixed. That was crazy. That was from different universe. It very, very, even though the plot is silly, but how they executed it off to get the crowd reaction was amazing. Like, I was like, yes, too. Even better than the other movie I seen in November. Even though I love that.
That's my Ghostbusters. Oh yeah. Good man, but Ghostbusters. I was a water bag at Ghostbusters, man. That shit. But like you said, and that's what movies are all about. That's what we go to the movies for, man. Like that's why you go to the movies and sit with a crowd, man, to get those experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because my son just turned 6. He's gonna remember that like for a long ass time. Like, remember we went to go see Spider-Man? Everybody cheered. Because I remember. Yeah, I remember my first memory seeing Return of the Jedi, and when the Emperor threw Vader over the ledge, the whole crowd went crazy, and I still remember that shit.
That's why. I agree with you 100%. That's why I gave the movie a 4.5. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's stuff kids and our generation is going to remember for a generation. Remember that one. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be talking about it for years to come. Like you said, that's what it's all about, to go to the movies, to be blown away with the the spectacle, the emotion, the ride, the comedy, the tears, that's it's at the end of the day, it makes it a good film. Even though I do think the film, from a critic standpoint, how we look at films, I do think it had a little silly, lazy parts, but and overall, I'll buy the shit out of this on 4K. Can't wait to watch it.
Look, I mean, with the Miracle Box and everything, the Miracle Box that just cured everything. I mean, but it didn't bother me because I say, you know what, this is a Saturday morning cartoon. This is a Saturday morning cartoon, but it's live action. Yeah, and I'm not in my tidy whities, I'm saying. Usually I'll be in my tidy whities eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I'm in a theater watching a live action cartoon in front of me.
Yeah.
But I think, I agree with you. Yeah, some of the silliness was a little uncalled for, but I think it did balance it pretty well, somewhat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
as compared to like say,
the good outweighs the bad by 100%. You know what I'm saying? 80%,
right.
80, 90%. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. I hate to go there. You know how they try to bring you up on your nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? And try to sell you. You like you sit back like, hey man, that was some bullshit. You know what I'm talking about, right? What is it, Rise of Skywalker? Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Totally
I love
agree.
Star Wars. It was my favorite property ever. You know what I'm saying? And then they gave me that. And like, this is not even a movie. It's like y'all wrote this shit down at lunch. I'm not gonna go in on that movie. I'm not even going there. But I'm just saying, people can handle nostalgia wrong and just try to give you everything without any type of purpose or
any substance,
or connection. Yeah, like just here they come. Lando, like I'll be back in 10 minutes with the whole Star Wars crew. The fuck? That don't make any sense. Emperor's underground with 1,000 Death Stars or Star Destroyers.
Right.
What?
This is definitely that rare case of when you get nostalgia right. Similar with Cobra Kai, similar with the Creed movies. You know what I'm saying? Like this did it right. This was fan service done right, done correctly.
Yeah. Like I said, I liked the Ghostbusters movie a lot, but it was some of that fan service. Like, hey, well, why she had Dana Barrett dress on? I don't get that.
Yeah. That was one of my complaints about Ghostbusters. I'm like, I felt like they didn't give us enough new shit. It was just a lot of callbacks to a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the humor was gone too. Like there was no moments where I could think of where I fucking laughed, you know what I'm saying? It was serious as fucking cancer,
it was pretty serious.
It was real serious, man. Then
except for Paul Rudd tried to lighten it up a little bit,
Yeah, he tried.
Then they took him out of the movie. You know what I'm saying? They kind of took him out, and I was like, well. You lost that, and now we got McKenna Grace. She's kind of funny, but you need somebody to bounce that off of, just like the original Ghostbusters.
Right.
When these Spider-Man came on scene, they were all pretty funny, and then the villains were funny too. Like I don't, it worked. It flowed very well.
It worked big time. Now, are we ever going to see these characters? Like, are we ever going to see these villains again? You think?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you very well could if you wanted to. If they can do it once, they can do it again. But I don't know if that pulling from the well too much again. It's not going to have the same effect. I know that. We already seen that. That's what I'm saying. Like, where do you go after here?
Because they've all been rehabilitated, so they're not evil anymore unless something triggers them to go down that dark path again. But it's like, okay, you rehabilitated Goblin, Doc Ock, and Sandman, some of Spider-Man's biggest foes, and so that's the end of it. They just live on a farm somewhere and eat fruit and shit. Live happily ever
Thanos
after.
Farm,
Thanos Farm.
The Thanos rehabilitated villains planet.
Let's see. Well, that's a good quote. Okay, do you think Morbius will cameo in Doctor Strange 2? Very well could.
No, I don't think Morbius would. Morbius still 100% Sony though, right?
Yeah. He's still Sony, yeah. So I mean, they could probably borrow him like they did Eddie Brock. They could probably borrow him for a little bit.
I don't think they want Morbius, to be honest with you. I don't think MCU don't want Morbius as of yet because they don't know if they can make any money off him. That's the only reason I say that.
Well, maybe if Blade is successful, possibly. I know Morbius and Blade, tie in together. So if Blade does well, then we might see Morbius.
That's why I would see Morbius before I see him in Doctor Strange because Blade is MCU. These universes get real confusing.
Well, we could thank Stan Lee for this shit, man. Because Stan Lee divided everybody when Marvel went bankrupt.
Yeah. To start selling all the rights. I think they got shit. I think they got Spider-Man for like what was it, like $10 or $20 million? Now you can't sell Spider-Man. Yeah. Sony can never sell Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Right. I know Disney tried to buy him outright, but the price is too high, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You literally selling the most iconic face on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. I was asking my girl, the first superheroes, like, who you think is more iconic, not better character, Spider-Man or Batman in right now? I don't know.
Spider-Man.
I would say Spider-Man. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
I would say.
I mean, Spider-Man. It's close. Like, Batman is close. Batman, especially during the '89 time, Batman's close. But yeah, right now, yeah, Spider-Man, easily.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Easily.
Yeah, I think Spider-Man wins that fight. So if you're a company, and then really all you got, really, to be honest with you, Sony, like in the theater wise, all you got was really Spider-Man. I mean, they got some other stuff over there, but you know, nothing is powerful and it's more bankable than Spider-Man. Even spinoff that didn't have Spider-Man in it made it almost $1 billion with Venom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, and he wasn't in it.
Exactly.
So you keep that catalog. And Warner Brothers, they have to keep theirs.
Spider-Man is a golden. He's the golden child. He's the golden ticket, man. They ain't let that motherfucker go nowhere.
He's such a golden goose. Like Disney said, let us borrow him and make some money too, and get our to push our MCU even further, which is a smart business move. You know, I'm getting into the money and the studio side of it though, but you know. But smart move by both companies to do that film right there, because it never would have been done if they were never talking in the first place.
Because I'm glad that they see the big picture of, okay, at the end of the day, this is a business, but we want to give the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? We have this universe that you built, you know, from scratch, you know, with Iron Man and all that stuff. You built a successful conglomerate fucking, you know, juggernaut. And now the most iconic character from this company is with us. So I'll tell you what, go ahead, you know, use him. We all make money. The fans will be happy. Everybody lives happily ever after, you know. Hopefully they can sustain that and not, you know, get greedy and say, well, fuck you, we're going to pull him away. You can never use him again.
Yeah. I think that'd be a bad look for Spider-Man, because then you don't have Kevin Feige guiding the ship. And then, you know what I'm saying? I think that can get messy. It can be good, though. You know what I mean? Like, but I think, you know, if it ain't broke, don't really fix it.
Don't fix it.
Ain't no need to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Right now.
Exactly.
You know, like, keep it that good partnership, especially with Spider-Man, because like right now the MCU has a huge hole in it with no Iron Man, no Captain America, sadly no Black Panther. So
there's a huge void right now, man. I always argue with my big brother about this. We had the same conversation, and he was trying to argue me down, like, man, you don't know what you're talking about, man. You got Shang-Chi, you got Wanda, you know what I'm saying? You got all these characters. I'm saying, but who's gonna be the fucking anchor? Okay, yes, these are some cool characters, but who's the anchor? Who's gonna be the next Steve Rogers? There is none.
I don't know.
Right now, there's no Steve Rogers, there's no Tony Stark that can be the face of the Avengers right now, man. It's just not there. You know, but I mean, he's Big Bro, man. You know, Big Bro is always gonna win, even when he's wrong.
I hear that. But I'm not saying it can't happen, but they don't have it right now. Man, Black Panther was a strong one to, you know what I'm saying, push off that.
He could have did it,
he could have held it down for a little bit until somebody else, they find some other kind of character to help boost it up a little bit, but now you don't have that. So Captain Marvel ain't gonna do it. So I don't think the Eternals can hold that down either. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, like, it's just a hole there. Yeah. So like, I don't know. Facts. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah.
Let's see. Darnell says, you think we will see Spider-Man team up with other characters in the future, like Daredevil, yes, Blade, possibly, and the Fantastic Four? You know what? Yeah, I can't wait to see the Fantastic Four and the X-Men if they ever do that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
I think that Daredevil is coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Daredevil's coming up because it's Cameo in this film. I mean, they ain't show him for nothing. And another Daredevil. I guess I ain't gonna spoil that here, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, they're gonna do something with Daredevil, Spider-Man, and who knows?
Well, I mean, remember that team up they had in the cartoon? They had a team up in the '90s cartoon. Remember?
Yeah. Cool. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what they set it up. That's why they set that up. You know what I'm saying? For that to happen, because now, Daredevil doesn't even know who Peter Parker is, or does he now? No, because the whole thing is a race.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
It's
now
a race.
Yeah.
So now it can be a Daredevil thing. They don't know each other or whatever. So, damn. Yeah.
That'd be dope. Yeah. That'd be dope. And yo, Fantastic Four. Listen, in my lifetime before I leave this earth, Q, I want to see them do Fantastic Four right, because we haven't got. I mean, the one that came out with Jessica Alba and them, it was a guilty pleasure kind of, but I'm looking for that Fantastic Four, you know what I'm saying? That definitive Fantastic Four movie.
They gotta get Doom right, dog. Doctor Doom is a huge catalyst of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? For them to go against too. Like I haven't seen them do Doom right. You know what I'm saying? Doom
Not
needs
once.
respect on his name. You know what I'm saying? You make him strong, like Goblin was kind of in this movie.
Yeah.
I think you can run with a franchise and of course have some great casting as the heroes. Now there you go. That might help the MCU. Like if they have to bring like a Fantastic Four and an X-Men now. That's the next step. I mean, other than that, you got just these single characters that might not be able to hold the weight of the MCU. I hate to say it. You need to team up again, or maybe even do it like you did the Avengers again, one by one, kind of, and make them, form the Avengers, or
Yeah, definitely.
I think that'll work.
Definitely. And the way this movie ended, bro, like like my complaint for Spider-Man the whole time was that he never did Spider-Man shit, but by the end of this movie, he became Spider-Man. So if Sony would allow it, man, Peter Parker can even be that guy that that can lead the team. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because remember in Homecoming, where him and Tony Stark had that moment where he was like, Mr. Stark, I want to be like you. He says, no, I wanted you to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grooming you to take my place and be better than I was as Iron Man. So that's something that I wouldn't mind seeing, because he has the acting chops for it. Yeah. And Spider-Man, like you said, is the face of fucking comic books, pop culture. Why not?
Yeah. So it's just that thing with Sony and Marvel. They got good rapport now. Everybody's happy now. Everybody's happy when they're making all that money. So later down the road, I think they can figure out how to get Spidey in Avengers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? X-Men. I think that's on the table for sure, 100% sure. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody like making money, and Tom Holland has the he's still got a lot of life in him. He's still young, so he can play the character for a while if they wanted to stick with Tom Holland. I think a reboot of the character itself of Spider-Man would not be a good look right now, even though you can stop it right here and just do whatever. But
because I think Tom Holland's what 25, right? Like 25, 26, so
something like that.
Yeah, so he could play. He could play it for a few more years. I think Tobey Maguire. I think he started playing Spider-Man at like
26.
Yeah.
yeah. He was 26 when he got the role. Yep.
Yeah, and was still able to pull it off.
3 movies.
I hope you don't hear them sirens. Oh,
I hear them. It was police.
I'm in the hood, y'all. I live in the hood. I live in the fucking hood. Oh my
Green
God,
Goblin outside, son.
Jesus, this ain't Green Goblin. It's fucking
Spider-Man.
Nah, it's fucking Old Dog and Doughboy out there. What'd you say about my mama? Okay, can you see a future 20 or 30 years from now with Disney owns? 20 and 30 years from now, Disney's gonna own everything from Walmart to Amazon. All the Marvel property. Shit, they might even own DC in 20 or 30 years.
Yeah, DC. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, it could be one day where that'll happen.
That mouse gonna run every fucking thing.
Yep. Church Chicken, Popeyes, you name it.
What shit? Popeyes, a fucking property of Disney. Damn, what? I thought Popeyes was black owned.
Not anymore.
What? But yeah, Q, I ain't gonna take much more of your time, though, man. I know we've been going for like an hour. I appreciate you taking the time to come in, man. Anything else that you wanted to?
No problem.
Anything else you want to, put in as far as talking about? Because, bro, I've been holding this shit in since I saw it Friday. I'm like, good. I don't have anybody to talk to about this shit. So I'm like, good.
Yeah.
I needed this, man.
That's why I couldn't even do it. No problem. Absolutely. That's why I seen it Friday as well. It's like I can't even do no fucking non-spoiler review. I'm too hype. I would have just spilled the beans. I waited, till Monday to release it because man, the internet fucked shit up. You know what I'm saying? Thursday, I knew already the spoilers. Just clicking on YouTube, people would just upload thumbnails of the movie. Like here's Andrew Garfield and what you call him. I'm like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? They're not even talking about it. They just fucking doing it. But
I had a real quick
guy of all.
What's that? Oh no, I was gonna say I had a
guy of all.
Well, I had a Facebook friend that actually posted. I think it was Friday or Saturday night. Man, they posted a picture of them and the family going to see the movie, and the last thing was like a little 5-second clip of Toby and Andrew Garfield. I'm like, bitch, why would you? I mean, I don't mean to call it bitch, but why would you post that?
The other people are banned though, but nobody gets the most villainous award of 2000, what shit, over the last 10 years of this biggest spoiler to John Cameo. This nigga put the fucking picture online and says, this real? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, Cameo need his ass beat for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably ruined the biggest reveal of all time. Because as soon as that Cameo released it, everybody hit onto it like vultures and, confirmed it's real. Like, if he didn't do that, you know what I'm saying, maybe millions and millions of people would not know. I mean, it would have came out eventually, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Hard kept secret. I don't think it was a big, I mean, we knew after you seen the trailer and got Green Goblin in it, that they're going to be in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of common sense. Like, Superman coming back to the Justice League. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would like to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cameo need his ass beat for that. He need his ass beat for that. I know Jody doesn't too much care for him, man. I think Jody should have tracked him down, man, and beat the shit out of him. Like, I know Jody already wants a piece of that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, he was whack for that. I can't even believe that. No, only because he got that integrity, I guess, as one of the film pundits out there. I mean, you can't do that. Like, if I did it, nobody would care. Like, oh, right. Nigga lying, you know what I'm saying? But he got a bigger platform, so he shouldn't do that,
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so like,
but I mean, we both definitely agree this was the most entertaining movie of the year. Now, as far as movie of the year, I still got to watch because I have like 5 or 6 where I'm like, that was the best movie 2021. So I'm gonna have to watch them all again. But I'm gonna put this in that category. Yeah, and then I might make a video of my top 10. I haven't did a top 10 best of the year like since 2019. You know what I'm saying?
So, we can do a live video of that too if you want. I still gotta do mine.
Let's do it, man. Yeah, but I would put Spider-Man up there, man. Like I really enjoy it. It was everything. It was like you have some movies, man, where it's everything that you wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? This movie was everything that I hoped for, everything that I wanted it to be in spades, man. I left away satisfied. I got my money's worth. I left happy.
I agree.
I was happy.
100%. Me too. I was happy too. I agreed 100%. I just couldn't, like I said, I couldn't believe I'm alive looking at this. Like, even after Infinity War, I thought nothing would get more epic than that moment until I see, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is up there with that, that if not surpassing it by a little bit because it's something kind of unexpected. And you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the top films of the year. Everything the movies is about.
Oh yeah, well I know you have a live stream planned for Ghostbusters where we gotta get Perez on there, man. Because I just seen, I don't know if Perez is gonna watch this, but I just seen his Ghostbusters Afterlife video, and I'm just saying, okay, this is my facial expression watching the video, right? And when he got to the part where he said, "I think I like this better than the first Ghostbusters," I said, "The fuck did you?" I inboxed him. I said, "What the fuck did you just say?" I was drunk too, man. I DM'd him. I'm like, Perez, did you just sit there and say that Afterlife was better than Ghostbusters, nigga? I forgot what he said back. I gotta go back and read it again. I was drunk. Oh shit, your audio went out, bro. Oh shit. Hey, your audio went out. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. I'm like, wait a minute. Did I just lose my hearing? Oh, it went out. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah, Q had to leave his mic. His mic battery went dead. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up anyway. Yeah. So me and Q are gonna do this again for top 20, or not top 20, but top 10 of 2021, and also we're gonna be on his channel talking about Ghostbusters, the trilogy. Well, the trilogy. Okay, Ghostbusters 2, and Afterlife. All right, that 2016 does not count. So thank you all for coming in and commenting, watching, and all that good stuff, man. I appreciate y'all. This is Rashad G signing out. Comment freely below, by the way. If you like and did this content, it's your first time watching, comment freely below. Like and subscribe, all that good shit. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.